The Tinubu administration has consistently maintained that its policies will, in the long run, get Nigeria and her citizens to El Dorado, though not without some pain in the short term. I am at the Kennesaw State University in Georgia, United States, about 30 minutes drive from Atlanta, the main city, for a scheduled meeting with Farooq Kperogi, a professor of communication of Nigerian extraction, who pens a weekly column in a Nigerian national newspaper in which he x-rays the situation back at home.
Why do we have people who don't have the love of the country when they can actually get things to work?
Kperogi insists that the Nigerian people have not been quite fortunate with the caliber of leaders they have had and they still have.
For instance, let's talk about transportation. There is no reason why Nigeria should not have an effective, systematic road transportation to take care of the everyday transportational needs of Nigerians. A lot of these leaders have traveled to the west, they have traveled to the east, and they have seen how the transportational needs of the people, which is the engine to growth and prosperity, are met.
Reminded of the current socio-economic challenges in the country, Kperogi cites the fuel subsidy removal and its impact with a comparison with what obtained here in the US.
I live here in the United States and I see subsidies in everything. You've been here for the last couple of days, and I'm sure you would agree the average cost of petrol, which we call gas here, is $2.07, which is equivalent to like 1,200 naira per liter. And that is the United States, the most prosperous nation in the world.
Is he just an armchair critic? Professor Kperogi tells me he is not, but simply being a patriot to the country of his birth, even as he says that by January it will be 20 years since he left to pursue postgraduate studies in the US, a country he says Nigeria should and can emulate to improve the lot of her people. We did not end our conversation without him speaking about what has brought me to the US, the election, and the return of Donald Trump to the White House. Professor Kperogi says Trump's re-election and return to the White House simply means more difficult hurdles for prospective Nigerians and African immigrants based on the past comments and policies of President Trump. That assessment may be just subjective, as it is still a few days after election. So we wait. Shola Jayesimi, AIT News, Kennesaw, Georgia, USA.